Hello there, Pisces. Firstly, thank you for your patience and welcome back, by the way. I got whisked away on a last minute holiday, but I'm all up to date with the readings now. Yours is the first of the next batch to go. So this is going to take you from mid-June right the way up until August. I can't believe we're approaching August already. If you could do the nice bits for me, guys, liking, sharing, subscribing, that is fabulous. Thank you very much. And I'd say we're ready to go. So what can you give me, please, Spirit, for the time period that I said for Pisces coming into this reading? Where do you see Pisces with regards to love at present? Queen of Swords energy. Some of you may have Virgo Libra as well in your chart. Doesn't matter if you don't. But I'm getting a vibe of you putting in boundaries here. This is a new adopted way. You're feeling more confident in setting the tone, I feel, of how things are going to be moving forward. I was guided towards a yellow candle for happiness and an orange candle, which can be for confidence. But the black candle's also over here as well. I'm getting the black candle as your boundary. You can see in the picture, she's got the orange red hair to go with that candle, and the yellow crown there. Obviously that'll be representing gold, but there's a boundary that's being put in here. Your party, how do they view you at present? Coming into the reading, 5 of Pentacles. You're letting go of that doubtful energy. You don't feel as under pressure now, and I feel it's under pressure because you wasn't able to set boundaries in the past, and now you are. This is a new way that you're adopting. It's a wonderful energy. What's gone down between you and your party in the recent past? The Star card. When I was shuffling, that card kept coming out for you. That's healing. This can be healing not just for you. I feel it is. You're the primary one here. But it's healing for the relationship between the both of you, because your party now knows they need to cooperate. Otherwise, you won't be involved, or you'll just turn your back on them. You've really put your foot down here. You've made it known. I love the energy. What's gone down between your party in the present? 8 of Swords. It's in reverse. That's you asserting yourself. Coming out of that protective boundary type energy, not wanting to be restricted anymore, and really putting your foot down, as I said, and saying, no, this is how it's going to be moving forward. We need to be cooperating with each other. And I'm hearing scope. You're feeling good now because you can finally see a way out. I feel you were going around in circles last time. Spirit's showing, where's it going? Great sign. I mean, Spirit's coming in strongly. Spirit is showing me the infinity symbol. There was constant circles, as if laps, going round in circles all of the time. You wasn't able to get off this hamster wheel, and now you've thought balls to it. You've adopted a new way. I'll try that out, and ping, everything's just changed. Your party, how do they feel towards you at present? Page of Wands in reverse, lacking confidence. They are lacking confidence. What is your party holding back from you at the moment that apparently you're not aware of? 4 of Cups. You're really giving them something to think about, but they do not want to wow, Spirit's coming in so strong here. I'm absolutely roasting. They really do not want to let you know that you're rattling their cage. Your party's fears, anxieties and concerns when it comes to the connection with yourself. King of Wands. How passionate, determined and motivated you are. Even though there is a really confident energy, as I said, a motivational energy, someone who can walk the walk, there is a vibe of a bit of doubt every now and then that you kind of sink back into, possibly when you're fatigued. You have a bit of a mini, what you feel is a mini crisis, but it isn't. You just need to give your head a wobble and then you go again. Your party, what's their plan of action when it comes to moving the connection forward with you? Well, they may start turning nasty. They may surrender. I'm just not liking that energy, but they notice happiness within you and they don't like it. I'm seeing all the orange that's coming around the edge here, and this orange that's over here, which is about confidence, and they're trying to crush it. You can see it being pushed down towards the bottom of the card. I've just heard wicked. Can be quite a wicked type energy, whatever this vibe is that you're involved with at times. And Spirit wants me to take from the bottom of the deck, how are things going to unfold for Pisces over the next 8 to 12 weeks? Well, there we go. I love it. What do you have for me then, please, Spirit, with this Queen of Swords energy of how you see Pisces coming into the reading? 7 of Swords. I'm hoping you can see them there because they are a bit shiny. 7 of Swords. King of Pentacles. That come out in the same position yesterday in Libra's reading. Maybe that you're involved with a Libra as well and they're being scooped up in your energy. And again, the King of Pentacles. These have been so well shuffled. You wouldn't believe. If it is you're involved with a Libra or something really significant went down last year over August and September, partially into October, I'd suggest giving Libra's reading a listen. Your party, how do they view Pisces at the moment with this 5 of Pentacles? It's in reverse. What can you give me? The Hierophant, Queen of Cups, and the High Priestess. Okay, this is setting the law down. As we've said, you're putting your foot down. This is how I'm moving forward. We need to cooperate together. Thing about the Queen of Swords is that she is fair. She's very fair. But she does try and push the emotions to the side, and she's thinking of the goal or the place that she's needing to get to. It comes with more methodical and logical way of thinking, quite strategic. But the difference between the Queen and the King is that the King has taken the action. The Queen hasn't done it yet. She's sitting back thinking about when she puts this change in place, when it's implemented. I feel like you telling your party here they need to get their act together with this 7 of Swords energy and think of the long term. But I notice here that there's 2 kings. A King of Pentacles that's a female and a King of Pentacles that's a male. That's just how it comes through in this deck. Some of you may have split up from your party and you're now single parents, but you're both playing a similar role. It's not like you're together and it's a motherly role and a fatherly role that's together. You're both doubling up on the role, but doing it from different places. That's not going to be for all of you. That's going to be for some of you. Your party though, they're viewing you as letting go of this, what they see as pessimism. You now can see light at the end of the tunnel and finances are coming into, I'm hearing fruition. I got that yesterday strongly in Libra's reading. And Spirit keeps saying, but dismiss it, dismiss it, dismiss it. And you're saying how you want to do the right thing. But every time you try to put something thoughtful and considerate in place and highlight it to this person about how important it is to keep this structure, maybe for the child that's over here, they seem to have a bit of a wobble and get emotional and possibly go quiet on you. Queen of Cups, High Priestess energy. There is a turning away and a sulking vibe, but whatever it is that there's someone that sees here, because we've got the boat there, but there is a sulking vibe because they're not getting their own way and it's throwing them, but in a good way, in a great way, because it's making them think you're just not putting up with their. What have we got on this star card, please, Spirit? What can you give me? What's gone down in the recent past between Pisces and their party? I'm getting strong Virgo energy as well. Ace of Wands, 4 of Wands, King of Cups, and there's that boat again. There's a highlight in here maybe of a child and how they're getting triggered. They are seeing that you're happy with them now and your child comes back happy when you've been with them. It's triggering this party and it's causing them to go into self-preservation because they can see you finding a way out. They're really threatened by it. This self-prioritizing, they just don't like it because you're motivating yourself now, or you're looking for opportunities and just trying things out. because you can, and you're not telling them anything anymore because you don't need to. I can't tell you how much this energy that you're in, this new approach that you've adopted, there's quite a spiritual flair coming through with it as well. They're struggling with it. They're not getting any insight or any feedback on what you're doing anymore, and they don't like it. Possibility they're trying to go via the child or other people to find out what it is that you're actually up to, but they can see this spring in your step. 8 of Swords in reverse. What can you give me for the present, please, Spirit, for Pisces? Hermit energy. 3 of Cups and Temperance. This may be a New Year's resolution that you've had. This can be Aquarius energy, doesn't have to be. A kind of new year, new me. This is what I'm going to adopt. And this is the energy that's still happening now. 8 of Swords, the Hermit. The Hermit is going within, really trying to find a way out, but giving yourself the time and the patience. And I still feel that you're putting yourself in newer settings, newer arenas. My nose is itching like you wouldn't believe. This happens when there's such strong downloads that are coming through. Excuse me. And you've come out of that. I'm not saying it's a victim mentality, but it feels like it's been harsh in the past, and you've now got the confidence because you've gone within to learn to bring yourself out. And the socializing here now, you may have come together with another party. I'm getting, let's try on it again this time. Let's try it again this time. Let's give it another go, but take our time with it. Yep, and 10 of Cups. There's a yearning again for the happy ever after. But I don't feel this is a cycle that'll change. This is a tricking type energy. The 10 of Cups is there, the 3 of Cups is there, Temperance is there, Hermit. They're all nice energies. But when coming together, it feels like a tricking type energy. And now they're wanting to work on something. What can you give me with this 4? Oh, Spirit wants me to go this way first. Interesting. Page of Wands in reverse. How do they feel towards Pisces as of present, please, Spirit? 2 of Swords. 7 of Wands. And the Devil. Okay, they're angry with you without a shadow of a doubt, but it's because they're not getting any feedback or finding out what it is that you're up to. There's a trickery vibe here with this Page of Wands energy because you're not confiding in them anymore. 2 of Swords, more Libra, and it's making them mithered, it's making them irritable. I feel they've held back from you in the past. They've played games with you with this 7 of Wands. And they've put themselves behind bars, as if, I'm gonna torment you, but you're not gonna be able to get to me. I just don't like it. That's the energy that I'm getting through. I'm sorry. And then I'm hearing, this isn't love. That's not love. This isn't love. But what's happening now is they're starting to open those bars, really prise them open. Because they can't cope, and they're getting frustrated because they don't know what it is that you're up to. You may be involved with a Capricorn, don't have to be. If this hasn't unfolded yet, this may unfold for some of you in between August and December. What is it that they're so angry about, please, Spirit? What is Pisces party so angry about? Because they're finding out how passionate you are. You're telling them how something is. Queen of Swords energy, how it's going to be moving forward, and that you expect full cooperation. But there's a spring in your step, there's some flair. There's this focus with the Queen of Wands, it can be on the child. Sorry. This focus, the sunflower, it can be on the child, but you have found something, and I don't think it's anything external. Obviously, if your child's there, they're going to make you happy, but it's something within. You really have explored, and then I've just heard witchcraft. Obviously that isn't for all of you. You're finding a way out now, you're being guided, and this is what's coming through really strongly within the reading. I'm telling you, they do not like this approach that you've adopted. Four of Cups, King of Swords, because whatever it is that you're saying to them and the action that you're taking, it's becoming absolutely crystal clear. You are not taking any messing. You're giving them something to think about and they just don't like it. What else is it? King of Wands. For some of you, they have caught wind here somewhere that, or you may even have told them that there's somebody else that you're interested in. You've got the King of Wands twice now. You're feeling great about yourself. You may have tidied up your appearance. Look like you're really looking after yourself. For you, it's a fabulous energy. I really, really love it, but they cannot cope. They won't tell you this, but it's over here in their fears, anxieties and concerns, and it's here as well. You may even be saying how you're dating again, or there's somebody that you're in a close relationship with. They're still carrying a torch for you here. This is the universe coming in, telling them, and yourself coming in, telling them, as I said, this is how it's going to be, and this is how I'm moving forward. So I told you before about the Queen of Swords. She's sat in the energy and putting the orders out there. Being fair, but saying, this is how I'm willing to cooperate. This is what we need to do to get from A to B. But the King of Swords is now adopting that strategy, taking action on it, moving forward, and it's all coming into place. You're really giving them something to think about because they're not just hearing it now, they're seeing it visually. And I feel some of them still feel passionate towards you, and they're going to take action on it. And this is why they're scared over here, because I feel they're unsure about the response that they're going to get. Who's this King of Wands, please, Spirit? Or what's this energy of the King of Wands in this spread? Knight of Pentacles. I'm not completely convinced that they are able to be nice with you and it come from a genuine place. There is a toxic element here, possibly why the devil is there. And that's why that Queen of Wands is there as well, because they're coming in enthusiastically. There may be a game playing and it's to do with this child that's here, but they're looking for, I'm hearing, avenues to reel you in. They're taking it cautiously, because if this energy suddenly comes in, Knight of Swords, and starts being nice, it's going to disorientate you. So they've really got to take their time with this. They have to get it right. So they'll show willingness fractionally, and I mean fractionally. Now this Knight of Pentacles, it can stop, it can stand there, it will reassess the situation because they don't want to get it wrong. They rarely get it wrong. But if there's somebody else that is involved here with your party, they're wanting to slow things down. There may even be doubt there of if that relationship is sustainable. This isn't just about them being cautious and trying to put the right foot in front of the other when it comes to you. It's about you being cautious and aware of it as well. I feel there's a grounding energy that needs to take place for yourself before you get into the environment with this person, as if giving yourself 5 minutes of just sitting, thinking, no distractions, working out a strategy of how you're going to manage when you're in their energy. If they act like this, I'll act like this. I'm going to promise myself not to lose my rag or my patience or anything, and if they start in this way, I'll tell them I'm walking away. It's quite childlike. King of Wands, fears, anxieties and concerns when it comes to the connection. 9 of Cups, Judgment card, and 6 of Cups. The fear is, as it's been mentioned and it's all over the reading, of how enthusiastic you are, how desirable you look. You just look great. They can see the confidence growing within you. You feel proud or better. They're realizing with this Judgment card, if it isn't now, this can be any time between now and December, what they had in the past. You may have moved on, got with somebody else, and they're seeing it now from the back or at distance. Interesting, I said seeing it from the back, as if they're viewing you from the back, moving forward with somebody else, as if gradually losing you. It's like a yearning type energy, and then the pit of my stomach is just gone. They can't speak clearly, but there was absolute no appreciation for whatever it was that was set up at the time. Spirit wants me to change deck. Emperor then, please, Spirit, what have you got for me? How do you see the party taking action towards Pisces? Ace of Pentacles. Ten of Wands. I mean, seriously. King of Wands again. Okay. This Emperor in reverse, it can indicate like a puppet master, someone that's playing games. They're coming from a place of fear. Can often be shown or presented to you in a way of bullying. An entitled type energy. I can do what I want because I'm the one that's in charge. But they're not strong. They're reactive, bombastic. There's lack of respect there, and that may be how you're viewing them as well. I feel they've realised now that for this connection to move forward, or for them to get what they want from you, because of how they're seeing you now, moving on, moving forward, they're going to have to pop in there with this Ace of Pentacles energy. And when I say they don't want to do it, they do not want to do it. There's an energy of you being the more vulnerable one, and you being quite submissive because you wanted the easier life, never being able to satisfy this person, and it was too much. It may even be that your party was the one who ended the relationship with you, and you can't understand why, and it's gradually coming into your awareness, but you're moving on, and you have moved on a hell of a lot quicker than what they have. And I'm sensing that's because you've become honest with yourself. You know where work has needed to take place, but they're in a place of it never being them. They're not the problem, it's everybody else. They're not willing to do that inner work, and this is why it's so difficult for them to be in this energy, because it's foreign territory for them as well. The universe does come in and offer an opportunity with this Ace of Pentacles energy, but I feel it's to provide you with the opportunity to say, nope, I am not going there. 10 of Wands, don't want them either, it'll never happen, and you continue to move forward in this King of Wands energy, and they're viewing it. You can see there the wands are being put down from behind. Yeah, it is them dropping the burden as well, because they have held out right until the last minute to tell you how they feel and what they want moving forward, and they may be cooperating with you, but I don't feel that these actions are coming from a place of genuineness. They're really having to think of how they need to be, because it's not how they are. They're having to think of how they need to be respectful, how they need to be more considerate, how they need to be more cooperative with you, but it's not something that comes naturally. And I feel why this is, I feel confident this is why it's exhausting for them. 10 of Wands, wanting to put them down, but those ones are also you, I feel, because you can see the gentleman dropping them from behind, of them watching you walk away, seeing you walk away in that Six of Cups energy. You can see a lady, a man there, and a child that's in the middle. Doesn't have to be a man and a lady, doesn't have to be somebody you're in a intimate connection with, but they're seeing you happy, moving on, and it's absolutely breaking them. What else can you give me, please, Spirit, on this Nine of Swords that's in reverse? What's going to happen over the next 8 to 12 weeks? What have you got for me? Spirit is screaming at me here. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Control. This is you. Control. Queen of Cups. There's somebody in your radar here. You're letting go of the stress, but it's a level of stress that's motivating you. I'll show you that type of energy. It's not the level where it used to be, where it's causing you anxiety. You're not shutting down anymore because self-care has taken place, prioritizing, and that's okay, because whilst you're taking care of yourself, not just externally, internally with those emotions, you're actually presenting yourself in a more balanced way to other people, and they're reaping the rewards as well. But this person isn't, and they shouldn't. You're coming from a higher place now, a higher power. There is a spiritual flair that's coming in, and I feel this is why this Queen of Cups is here as well. If it isn't that somebody comes into your radar over the next 8 to 12 weeks, it doesn't matter, because you're at a better place than it may be than you've ever been. And when you're hitting crisis point, you're saying, I need to adopt this strategy moving forward, give my head a wobble, and I move on. There's still a reflecting. I wouldn't be worrying about that with this Knight of Cups energy. You can see the Knight there moving forward with the cup. I hope you're getting that on the screen, because I'm not having the most luck here. And even though he's moving forward with that cup, there's still a turning to the side of the horse. And I feel they are saying to you, come on, giddy up, stop looking back at the past. But the past, looking back at it, it's helping you reevaluate and go, nope, I ain't going back to that. I'm seeing somebody that's trying to change their figure and putting themselves on a better diet, maybe exercising more, whatever the approach is for you. But there is strong emphasis here, I feel, around being very proud, and that's allowed, concentrating on your appearance more. And I can see somebody with a picture on the fridge of how they used to be, and whenever you go to the fridge you go, nope, that's not what I'm going back to, because it's not how you visually appear in the picture. You can recognize and feel the emotions within you of how you used to feel at that time in your life, and I'm hearing lost. This is you giving your head a wobble, Queen of Swords. I'm not going back to that, I am not, and this is how we're moving forward. You may think, why can't I stop thinking about these thoughts from things that happened in the past? But they will gradually filter away. They may pop into your mind, and it's likely you're not thinking about them as much anymore. But when those thoughts are popping in, they're little reminders from the universe to say to you, don't forget where you was before. Don't get swept up in it, because this is a toxic energy. We have to go into certain energies, certain arenas, and be consciously aware of how we present ourselves at that time, not just because of other people, but to protect ourselves as well, and say, I'm not putting up with that. There may be times you dip to the level that they're at, and you may get into an argument, some type of slanging match, but if you walk away, sit down, think of it and go, I didn't like that part of myself. I didn't need to do that. Why did I dip this time? What was it? There's certain people you can't be around when you're fatigued. There's certain people you can't be around when your anxiety is high. But there's others that you can reach out to. But you are responsible for as much as you can for making sure you put yourself in the right settings depending on the frame of mind that you're in. And that is how you move forward, and the universe will start to cooperate with you more. I mean, you're going about it the right way. It's just about being mindful and in the position that you're in. But whilst you're letting go of this stress and you've done the work and you're likely becoming more intuitive, you're setting the boundaries, I do feel this party who you're trying to shake off, maybe that you're not able to, because if they're a parent of the child that you've got, there's going to be continued cooperation. But it won't be as big an issue the further along you go, because you're gaining more control. But they're looking for an opportunity to come in here, and I feel this is where the universe is giving them an opportunity. They may be saying to your party, they may not realise it, go in and ask now, Pisces, and you go, nope. There you go, put yourself back into the Eight of Swords energy when it comes to them. Don't want to go there, not interested. And that past where there's a blindfold, I am not going there, because all that drama I was involved with, I don't even want to think about it, never mind being involved in it. Carry on the way you're going. Go off, give yourself a pat on the, go off, can't get my words out. Give yourself a pat on the back. It is wonderful energy. I love it. You've got 3 King of Cups here. You've got the Star. I mean, I'm not going to go on about it all. It's a fabulous energy. Please trust me with this. Onwards and upwards. Sending massive hugs your way. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And I cannot wait to catch up with this reading in about 4 weeks' time.